Hello, this is Transformers fan G138, and I'm here with a video review of Transformers Prime Robots in Disguise Cup, or Sargent Cup, I guess. Well, he's actually pretty amazing. Kind of like him. He's a truck with some turbines on the back. Yeah, okay. Well, his wheels spin okay. They're still using that weird plug-in system, which tends to have way more friction than the metal bearing system they used to have. What's nice is, in this wave, there are logos. That is hard to see on my camera, but that is an Autobot logo there. But, yeah, he's pretty nice. You know, he's got a lot of paint apps, considering. I mean, there's a lot that's unpainted on the guy. Well, if you remove these, it reveals the bed of the truck, which, unlike the Classics version, or the technically Generations version, it's not detailed at all. It's actually got a giant hole through it. See? Stick my whole finger through it. It's kind of sad. Another thing is they're still the smaller sizes, but, you know, they're keeping consistency at least. So, that's cool. You know, he's got his back window here. It's cool that that's translucent. But, yeah. It's pretty much all I got for this mode. So, I'm going to go ahead and, and you can take the cannons and peg them in on the sides. If you wanted to. Get a kind of Ironhide vibe there. Speaking of that, Ironhide is a repaint of this mold. Don't know if he's coming to the US, but he's coming out in Japan indefinitely. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Like the guy. Definitely screams Ironhide, but I see what they're doing with the whole. They designed it to be both characters. It's not just Ironhide. They designed it to be. They definitely looked into making this cup originally, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it into robot mode and check him out some more. And here he is in robot mode, the official robot mode. Now, they did a nice job in the pictures of making this backpack not look there. It's the hood of the truck. But honestly, in my opinion, I think there were some last-minute design changes adding this thing here, because in the prototype images in the instruction manual, this actually folds down to like here, and I guess you can still do that, but it puts tremendous stress on the piece. I actually have several stress marks already on it, but there's an interesting thing you can do to get rid of that. But first I'm going to talk about the rest of the figure. So he's got these cannons, very Ironhide-ish. Now, decent head mold sculpt. It does turn, but these armor panels get in the way. It's pretty cool design, though. So these cannons do come off. And like the original movie Ironhide, you can actually plug the two together to make a larger cannon, which you can then hand to Cup. You can actually have him hold these separately too in his hands, which I get a more Cup vibe than an Ironhide vibe from him holding them in his hand. So that's pretty cool. So far I really don't like the combined mode of the guns. He is a little bit back heavy, just because where his center of gravity is versus the feet, they seem to need to be a little bit longer back here. But for the most part, he's stable. It's only when you touch him does he tend to want to fall back. So you got that going for it, I guess. Yeah. So let's do some articulation. He's got a ball and socket joint on his foot, so you got some decent range there. A little bit of side-to-side movement, not much. 90-degree joint at the knee. Hinge up in the hip. And then a ball and socket joint there as well. So you get all that motion. No waist swivel. That's okay though. He does have a head swivel, so I pointed out. ball and socket joint shoulders, as well as they're on a hinge. So if you want to get up in front of the armor, just pull it up, but then when you bring it down, if you want it back up into the armor, just raise it back up. Ball and socket joint hinge at the elbow, which provides a ton of motion. No jointing on the hand, because literally that's the side of the truck. And that's how you turn it into robot mode. And then this moves a little bit. So that's pretty much all the motion. So, yeah, now I get to show you my cool little mod. If you take this piece and pull it right off the figure, and then flip it around, green side up, and pop it back on, it fits nicely over the backpack, like it was almost designed to do that at some point before they dumbed it down. I don't know, but they've done that before in their design processes, so it's possible. So it's pretty cool. Looks good in the end. This kind of makes them like a, I don't know, a little bit less cool, I think, in my opinion. But it's almost like this is what it was intended to be, but it just didn't end up that way. So just flopping that piece around stores it, whatnot. There's a stress fracture in there, but that's mainly from me fooling around with it, trying to get it down further than it actually went. Flipping it around, I wouldn't recommend doing it too much, but I'm going to be displaying him mostly in robot mode, so that works out for me a lot better. All depends on what you want to do with your collection. Totally recommend this figure. I'm not sure if he's quite worth $16. Price of Transformers seem to get really pricey these days, especially with the smaller scale of these figures. But I definitely like him, and I'm glad I did pick him up. Yeah, this is definitely not one I'd seek out, like, oh my god, if I break him, I'll be really devastated. No, I've got a couple of those, mainly Drift, which I still haven't found a second of. Working on it. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. Would love to see the Ironhide, because I think his colors would be nice. Well, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions about Cup, please send me a message or comment down below. I will answer those for you. If you have any requests for video reviews, post down below or send me a message. Look forward to hearing from you, and thanks for watching.